What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lil Trey D back with another video, and today we are here to talk about one of my favorite players ever, the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe was without question not only a first ballot Hall of Famer, but one of the 10 greatest players of all time. And though Kobe ain't with us today, God rest his soul, his legacy will always live on. But today I'm here to talk about some of the biggest lies about Kobe's career and come to the realization that these things are far from the truth. But without further ado, let's get started with this video. It'll start off with the first lie.
Came out here and joined the Lake Show and put us on his back, carried us all the way to a championship, carried us all the way to a championship, carried us all the way to a championship.
We work all year long for it, man. Shaq the man, most dominant player.
One of the biggest lies, in my personal opinion, about Kobe Bryant's career is that he was carried by Shaq. And if you put any other guard or co-star right next to Shaquille O'Neal, you will get the same result. Hell, even Shaq said it himself that if you put Tracy McGrady right next to him, he'll also won 3 championships in a row as well. And I think that's further from the truth. Let's get things clear. For starters, Kobe played in the dead ball era, slow pace era, where it was way more difficult to score, especially for a guard. And also, Kobe was a pretty good playmaker. Not saying he was LeBron or Magic or nothing, but he was still respectful at that aspect. And he was also an elite perimeter defender. He was the perfect co-star next to Shaq. And even though I think Shaq was obviously the better player, let's look at some of these Kobe playoff runs during this 3-3 run, starting off with the 2000s run. I think that's by far Kobe's worst playoffs, especially in the finals. But Kobe did get injured after landing on Jalen Rose's ankle, which hindered some of his play. But in Game 4, this game was proof that Kobe wasn't carried by Shaq, as Shaq fouled out and Kobe took over in overtime, as he had 8 points and 28 points throughout the entire game, and the Lakers would go on to win that game and the series to win their first of 3 championships. And Kobe, throughout that entire 3-3 run, averaged 25 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, shot 45% from the field, 35% from 3, and 78% at the free throw line. And the best version of Kobe during that run has to obviously be that 2000 run, where he was going insane in some series, outperforming Shaquille O'Neal. As in the Kings series, Shaq in the first 2 games was dominant, but the last 2 games were all Kobe, as Kobe in Game 3 had 36 points, and in Game 4 he had 48 points. And throughout the entire series, Kobe averaged 35 points, 4 assists, 9 rebounds, shot 47% from the field, 86% at the free throw line. And we go to the Spurs series, and Kobe was by far the best player that series, with averages of 33 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, on 51% shooting from the field, 36% from 3, and 77% at the free throw line. Kobe was cooking the San Antonio Spurs, who was the #1 defense in the league, and also had Tim Duncan in his prime. And they also had David Robinson, who was still a respectful defender, even for his age. And though I think Shaq was obviously the better player, to say Kobe was carried by Shaq is pretty ridiculous and dumb, and you didn't watch enough games.
Kobe will forever be a legend.
It's getting ridiculous now, man.
No.
But look at the numbers.
No, but he is so inefficient. It's unbelievable. He's
Talking about Kobe with Achilles problem.
but not just not when he was older, just even in his prime.
Even beforehand, he was still inefficient regardless.
And we're not saying that all the time.
Kobe was not efficient, Rick. And that is a huge, he shot 44% for his career. He never shot 47% for a season. And that's playing 8 years with Shaq, drawing double and triple teams in his prime.
The next misconception about Kobe Bryant's career was that he was an inefficient shot chucker, and I can't tell you how false that argument is. Was Kobe shooting crazy efficient from the field? No. But to say he was an inefficient scorer and a ball hog that didn't pass his teammates the ball is a bit too far. Sure, when we were younger, we thought it was a joke at first that Kobe was an inefficient ball hog that didn't pass his teammates the ball. I get all that. But for one, like I said earlier in this video, Kobe played in a slow-paced era where there was a lack of spacing, and Kobe was still putting up really impressive numbers. Hell, from 2003 up until 2007, which I think is the run that Kobe really went insane, as he averaged 30 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, shot 45% from the field, 34% from 3, 85% at the free throw line. Kobe was still fairly efficient, and to add on the fact that he was a good playmaker, not only on the ball but off the ball as well, as his scoring gravity brought a lot of attention, especially when he gets to the rim or to his mid-range spot. As when you look at this image I'm going to show y'all right now, this is the league's true shooting percentage, and this is Kobe's true shooting percentage. And it's around the same, especially around this era where it was slow pace. Now, when you get to Kobe's post-Achilles injury, that's where he was an inefficient volume scorer. And he was a lot older too, as he tore his Achilles at like 34 years old. And also, when Kobe got drafted in 1996, he wasn't given the starting role immediately. He was a bench player since Eddie Jones was there. But 45% from the field for a guard really isn't that bad. I think that's fairly good, especially for that era. Y'all acting like he shot Allen Iverson type of efficiency. Now that's an inefficient volume scorer, not Kobe Bryant. And to also add on the fact that Kobe is arguably the best tough shot maker in NBA history, and he could basically do it all on the offensive side of the ball, get into the rim, footwork, mid-range shot, three-point shot. He could basically do it all. He was also a pretty good playmaker, especially out of double teams. So please, stop making up these false narratives about Kobe Bryant just to push your own agenda, especially these dumbasses on Bleacher Report who rank Kobe 11th all time on the top 100 list. He should easily be top 10. So please, stop making up these false narratives. But that concludes this video. What y'all think? Hit that subscribe button. Also hit that comment section down below. Rest in peace to the late Kobe Bean Bryant. This your boy LTD signing out. Peace.